Hey, what's up guys, I'm Youngs, and today I'm going to show you how to do stretch, res, and AP legends for 4x3, 5x4, and 1610. I will show you how to do it in 1610 to begin with, and then I will add on the steps later on. You skip forward a bit, you'll see a timestamp for 4x3 or, well, 5x4. They're basically the same. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into the guide. I do want to say though that I do own an Nvidia card and not an AMD card, and I know that some of the steps are going to be different, but I have left a link down below for a guide on how to make custom resolutions on AMD too. So to begin, I want you to open your Nvidia control panel or your AMD equivalent. You just right click on your desktop to open it. Here, if you go into change resolution under display, you'll see this screen. Now, I want you to select your gaming monitor, whatever monitor you're gonna play the game on. Click customize, and you probably won't see this, but either way, click create custom resolution. And then when you're here, if you want to play on 1610, you're gonna type 1728 for the most amount of pixels on 1610. If you want to play on 1440 by 1080, you're gonna do, well, 4x3, you're gonna do 1440 by 1080 because that's the highest amount of pixels. And if you want to do 5x4, you do 1350. So yeah, it's pretty simple. I'll have all the resolutions down in the description below if you do forget them. Also, one thing I forgot to mention is that you actually need to go into adjust desktop size and position too. And in here, I want you to set your scaling mode on your main monitor to full screen, as well as set scaling on GPU, and check this box. And when you've done all that, you should be good to go. Yeah, that's basically it for this part. If you did pick a 4x3 or 5x4 res, I want you to stick with me a bit because we have some more steps to do. But if you did pick a 1610 res, then you can just leave the guide here. You will have the resolution in game. You're fine. Now, for 4x3 and 5x4, just go to Steam or Origin, whatever you use, and open up properties. I think there's a little cog on Origin if you use that. Now, when you get into properties on Steam at least, you go into launch options right away. Whenever you get there, you just paste the text I have in the description down below, and you should be good to go. Yeah, it should look something like this. I do have more things that I'll put in the description too if you want to use them, but yeah, that's optional. Now for the last step, all you do is press Windows key and R at the same time, type in save game, just like that. Go to respawn, apex, local, and then go into videoconfig.txt. Now you'll see here that you have a default res height. You only want to change the default res to the res you use, like 5x4 you would type in 1350 right here. I use 4x3 at the moment, so it's 1440. And make sure that full screen is set to 1 and that your no window border is set to 0. Now you just make sure to save and exit out of that, make it read-only. It is already read-only for me. Now the last thing you have to do before starting up your game is changing your res to whatever res you want to use in game. So for example, if I want to use 1440 by 1080, I'll change my actual native res to 1440 by 1080. Click yes, and there we go. Now, whenever you open the game, whenever you get to the continue screen where you can just click left click, you will press Alt Enter twice. Right, so whenever you get to the continue screen, you press Alt Enter twice. The thing is though that for some reason, whenever I start recording before I open up the game, it kind of messes up. So I guess that's the thing. If you want to record the game, you might want to start up OBS and, you know, start capturing the game after you've started up the whole thing. But yeah, when you get to the continue screen, you don't want to click anything. You just want to do Alt Enter twice, and that'll take you out of full screen mode and back into full screen mode, and you will have a black bar at the bottom. As I said, I only clicked Alt Enter twice, and then you go into window mode, but this is just for demonstration. So yeah, you would have this with no window mode, just full screen, and yeah, you should be good to go. I've decided to put some gameplay in for you guys to just check out the different type of reses if you want to see how they look before you do anything. So yeah, first off is going to be 5x4 and then 4x3 and then 1610. I did include some 16:9 gameplay too, just for comparison if you do want to check that out. So yeah, that's about it guys. Hope all of you have a wonderful day. Hope you enjoyed the guide, and yeah, have a good one. Thanks for watching. Yeah.